Okay, so it's Monday morning and Broadway Health Collective is just about to finish up our fundraiser, our GoFundMe page, and I am doing pirate poetry this morning. But in order to do pirate poetry, I need to be a pirate, so I'm going to get dressed. So I'm here in my inland sea in my backyard, and just wanted to thank everybody from the Broadway Health community that has donated prizes for our GoFundMe page, and to all the practitioners who've done so much work, especially Susan Povemacher, who's pulled this all together and put all these posts on Facebook. And so this is our final hoorah for our fundraiser. So I'm going to read out a little bit of pirate poetry. I'm just going to get my dagger here. Okay. Pirate poetry. And for those of you who don't know me, Paul Buffel, registered massage therapist, Thai massage practitioner, and part-time pirate. Yes. Okay. The pirate's life. He stands upon a salty, slippery deck, yelling, "Yar, matey!" with a half-hearted pirate drawl. He's not too impressed with himself. Not an eye patch. Oh, not an eye patch. Where's my axe? Oh, here's my eye patch. Okay. Oh, this thing's not so comfortable. I guess it would be better if I didn't have an eye. Okay. He's not too impressed with himself. Not an eye patch or a wooden leg. Not even a hooked claw. The parrot on his shoulder is a wannabe, a sparrow that fell from the crow's nest, from high up above. It has no quips or spikes or pirate quotes, just nesting on his shoulder with birdly kind of love. "Aye, Captain," the crew responds, snapping at their chores. "Tend the wheel, lash the mainsail, take the surroundings, lest we hit a reef. The seagoing life is not for every man. Walking the plank, storms and rickets, crabs in your neckers really give you grief. Ah, but when the wind fills the sails to bursting, yards of canvas strain to be free, and the ropes play seagoing music of attention melody. A song that captures every young buccaneer's heart and soul and fancy, for the music of the wanderer's life, an endless expanse of blue. Brave hearts and fearless men find quite a bit too chancy. Blackbeard, Yellowbeard, the famous Captain Blood were all fearless pirates of their day. He truly knows that he can be a great one too, if he could ever find that bleepin' map and escape this landlocked bay. Okay, this next poem is called Pete the Pirate Wannabe. He's Pete the Pirate Wannabe. He'll sail the seas someday, but first he needs a little cash to keep him on his way. He can't afford a parrot. He can't afford a plank. A peg leg's much too pricey, and a ship would break the bank. He cannot buy an eye patch. He hasn't got a hat. He'll never own a blunderbuss, but he's too broke for that. A dagger's too expensive. He couldn't swing a sword. In fact, there's only one thing he's been able to afford. His shopping list is lengthy, his loads of pirate gear, but all he has are earrings, since they're just a buccaneer. Hi, here's a classic pirate poem by Carl Sandburg. Nobody nuggers the shaft of a slough, Nobody slim as a wench with a winch, nor higgles armed each with a niggle, and each the flimdrat of a smee, each the embiddy hum of a smew. Then slung me dost with a flagadash, then creep me deep with a crabrite. Let idle winds pludaddle the dorshes, and you in the gold of the gloaming. You shall be slum with the hulriffs. On a flimmerling flume you shall ride. They shall tell you banish and desist. On a flimmering flume you shall ride. So here next is a modern pirate poem called The Drunken Honeybee, appropriate here in the garden. The Drunken Honeybee. Say yar for me to the drunken honeybee who zigs and zags for plunder. Savez me, lassie? Why do ye get so mad at the drunken honeybee whose only job is to raid sweet nectar for its colony? They know not where to go, these drunken honeybees, who flip and flap and some do splat on thy winders nigh the seas. Cleave him to the brisk, they say, about the drunken honeybee, who gives its only pocket of venom when these yelly and panicky. Yeah, murdering and marooning the drunken honeybees, whose last frightful prick call for us to say, rest in peace. So I shall say to thee, me drunken honeybees, who toil all day for thy loot in flowering plants and trees. I like that one. Okay, and this is so fitting because it's a pirate's prayer of thanks. So thank you so much for making our GoFundMe page a whole lot of fun and raising a lot of money. And all of us pirates at the Broadway Health Collective and all the businesses down Broadway want to thank you for donating to our GoFundMe page. So thank you, everybody. A pirate's prayer of thanks. I come to ye with humble thanks for all that you've delivered, for Englishmen to walk the planks and for timbers left unshivered. I thank you for a glassy sea and the steady blowing breeze, for giving all these things to me without making me say please. And I thank you for the horizon where sea and sky do meet, for every sun that I watch rising is a day of fatal cheat. It is my hope, dear loving Lord, that I can bring you pleasure by throwing someone overboard and stealing all their treasure. And when I navigate at night, you send the northern star, I feel that I am all right, and it's you that I'll say, ah. There's a lesson that some people teach about the carrying that you do, but I knew that the footprints on the beach must have belonged to you. 'Cause I got a peg, and there is no doubt I would have got stuck in the sand. I couldn't have pulled myself back out because I got this hook for one hand. I'd like to see you, but by some quirk my good eye got covered by my patch. I know that I'm just salvage work, and it's you who'll batten down my hatch. So yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum, and raise the Jolly Roger to the sky, and praise him from whom blessings come, and from one who reigns on high. For I am grateful for the gifts that you have granted me, a pirate ship that is so swift, and the blue-green open sea. Thanks, everybody.